Okay. I think we angles kind of. All right, we're gonna make do with what we got. Okay. So, uh, yeah, yeah. Today's Wednesday. Um, it's a lunch lesson day. If this is your first time tuning in, we do lunch lessons every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We talking systems for success. Um, I'm coming on for about 15 minutes or so every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, just to help you to see things or view things from a different perspective. Um, and so the question that I always pose is, what would you do if I told you that you had everything you needed to succeed already? Like, meaning you don't need any necessarily need any additional relationships. You don't necessarily need any additional resources. The perfect time is never coming. Right? Like, there's never going to be the perfect time. There's always going to be reasons why you could wait another day or wait till later. What would you do if I told you the only thing you may be lacking is a system? And see, the reality is most of us, we procrastinate on starting. Like, our biggest issue is getting started. Once we get started, we can roll from there. Our biggest issue in most cases is getting started. And so the reason why we're doing these lunch lessons is because I want to let y'all know that you have enough to start. You just need to get some systems in place, and that will um, project you on your road to success. So we've already talked about the importance of the work system, right? Having a system by which you get things done, right? Understanding that in order to have a work system, sorry about that. Understanding that you need a work system because that helps you to not just do the things that you want to do, but that you also do the things that you need to do. You need to make sure that you have a system in place by which you get things done. You don't want important things slipping through the cracks, because sometimes a task can be small but be very important. And if you don't have a work system in place, then those things can potentially slip through the cracks. So you need a work system. We also talked on Friday about an accountability system, having an accountability system. You need a system, whether that's a person, or whether that's people, whether that's some things, or a combination of the two that help to hold you accountable. I understand that everyone needs a certain level of self accountability. I preach self accountability, so I'm with you on that. But sometimes you need some outside things, some outside forces to help to keep those things intact, right? An example that I gave about the accountability system is, I've got individuals that are close to me that hold me accountable to my physical health, making sure that I'm getting to the gym and making sure that I'm putting in that work. Then I've got certain individuals that hold me accountable for my professionalism, right? And when I say, like, hey, I got this project coming up, or I've got this idea, I've got individuals that won't let me sit on an idea because they're constantly like, hey, when we gonna see it? When is it gonna release? When you gonna do it? So there's that accountability system. So there's a need for particular systems in your life. Today we're gonna talk about the need for a personal development system. I want to let you know that on your road to success, y'all, you have to have, or you need to have, because you don't have to do anything, but you need to have a personal development system. I'm telling you, this is key. You need to have a system by which you are intentional about improving yourself, right? If you, it doesn't matter what industry you're in, it doesn't matter what your project is. It doesn't matter what your goal is. You need a system where you are constantly pouring into yourself, especially when what you do requires you to pour into others. One more time, let's run that back. It's important that you have a system by which you are poured into, especially when what you do requires you to pour into others. You need a personal development system. You need a system that allows you to acknowledge where your shortcomings are, acknowledge your faults, acknowledge your weaknesses, and a system that allows you to not only acknowledge those things, but a system that allows you to strengthen yourself in those areas. You need a personal development system. There's nothing wrong with identifying areas that you're not as strong as you would like to be. As a matter of fact, everyone should know the areas that they need to improve in. Because if you don't identify those areas, how could you possibly improve them? You got to have a personal development system. You have to have a system by which you're learning. The moment you stop learning is the moment you begin to fail. One more time, let's run that back. The moment you stop learning is the moment you begin to fail. Listen, y'all, if this is adding value, I got a couple more things I want to say, but if this is adding value to you, if it's adding value to your life, if it's even giving you something to think about, if it's making you say, I never thought about it that way, do me a favor, like, comment, share, subscribe, do something. Okay. That's all I'm asking. Listen, some people, this information is in some books. This information is in some audio books and some podcasts and things like that. I'm giving you this information for free. The only thing that I'm asking you to do is to like, share, comment, subscribe. That's all I'm asking from you. Okay. If this is adding value to you. All right. If you believe that you know somebody that needs this information, like, share, comment, subscribe. How else you think they're going to see it? Okay. So do me that favor. All right. So personal development systems. Listen, your personal development, your ability to, or let me not say it that way, your willingness to develop yourself will have a large impact on how far down the road to success you're able to go. Your willingness to develop yourself is a determining factor on how far down the road to success you're going to be able to go. Because where you are right now is good enough to get you where you are right now. But if you don't continue to develop, you'll be stuck where you are right now. Many of you who will hear this feel stuck currently. You feel like, I just can't seem to get over the hump. I just can't seem to get over the edge. I just can't seem to get past this glass ceiling. My question to you is, what have you done to develop yourself? What have you done to develop your skills? What have you done to develop your character? Have you reevaluated your morals and values? What's the last thing you've read? When's the last time you were not the smartest person in the room? When's the last time you were not the most experienced person in the room? When's the last time you were not the most vocal person in the room? You have to have a system in place that allows you to develop yourself. Listen, if you don't develop a personal development system, y'all, you're going to be stuck. You're going to be stuck. I'm sorry to tell you, I don't know any other way to say it. You're going to be stuck. Or worse, you'll find yourself in a position that you cannot sustain yourself in because you refuse to grow. That's worse than being stuck. Because if you can't sustain yourself in a place, then that's how you end up demoted. That's how you end up going backwards. That's how you end up seemingly going backwards. And the reason why I say seemingly is because it's probably likely that you're not going backwards. It's just everyone else is going forward and you're staying still. So it looks like you're going backwards because everybody else is moving forward. This is what happens when you don't have a personal development system. You have to have a personal development system in order to be successful. Now, you determine what success looks like for you. So if you're good where you are and you're okay with everybody passing you up, don't pour into yourself. But if you want to continue to progress, if you want to be able to help other people to succeed, if you want to be able to be the example for someone else, you've got to have a personal development system. I'm not talking about stumbling up on information. I'm talking about being intentional about being better. And I'm not just talking about in a professional sense. I'm not just talking about in a moral sense. I'm not just talking about with your character. I'm talking about all of it. It doesn't matter what area of your life. We've got to be intentional about being better. All right. As always, I don't want to take up your whole lunch break. I just wanted to spend a little bit of time with you. So if this was good to you, if it added value to you, please do me a favor, like, share, comment, subscribe. We're live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. All right. Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. The only thing that I ask you to do is like, follow, subscribe, share. If you want me personally to help you develop these systems, we've got today we talked about a personal development system. Friday we talked about an accountability system. Last Wednesday we talked about a work system. This coming Friday we're going to be talking about relational / support systems. And then Monday we'll be talking about financial systems. If you want me personally to help you, right now we're just talking about the need for them. But if you would like for me to help you to develop a system, just hit me up. Just hit me up. If you got my number, text me. If not, inbox me. You can comment right here at the bottom of this post if you want to. And we can set up a time to discuss what that would look like, how we can sit down together and help you to develop these individual systems. So that's it for today's lunch lesson. Again, I hope this added value. I hope that this made you think. I hope this made you consider a new way of thinking. I say this all the time and I mean it. One of the reasons why it's important that you share this information is because 2 years from now, 3 years from now, you might come across the person that you're going to end up doing business with, and you're going to want them to start working on this stuff now. Because if you start working on it now, you don't want to have to wait for somebody else. You never know. Your future business partner could need this information, so you got to share it. The person you hire, your CEO, the person you hire to manage your company, the person you hire to manage your affairs, they might need this information. So you should probably share it. All right, y'all. In the meantime and in between time, make sure that you are being intentional about pouring into yourself and developing yourself. Again, if you want help developing your systems, please reach out to me. I would love to help you. Your success is my success. I take joy out of seeing other people succeed. So let me know what I can do to help. I've got some things coming up that I want you to be a part of. So stay tuned, like, follow, comment, subscribe, share. And I will see you right back here at 12 noon on Friday as we discuss support / relational systems. And y'all be blessed. Enjoy the rest of your lunch. Enjoy the rest of your day. Today's hump day. You're almost done. All right. You're almost done with your work week. But stay encouraged. Stay pouring into yourself. And let's every day be better than we were the day before. Y'all be blessed.